Game over, man. Game over. Fuck. What the fuck? Fuck. Who the fuck is fucking? How did you do fucking fuck? Fuck. Fuck! Fuck! Who the fuck is fucking? How did you do fucking fuck? Fuck! Where's this dude? Fuck!
Is that your beak?
Welcome, everybody. Boop, boop, boopy, boop. Hey, how you doing? We're going to do a show. All right. I got to get the chats balanced here. Good to see everybody jumping in early. Wow, we're really getting going right off the bat. All right, let's load these up. Let's see where we're at already. Holy. So many people at the start of the show. Normally have to wait a minute. We've got all our first hour stories loaded up. I don't mean to be eating on the air, but I haven't eaten all day. So I may or may not have the occasional grape and or cherry. I just swallowed the cherry seed. Shit. That'll be fun later. It's going to come out as a plant. All right, so we've got a show going until 5:30, which means we have content for you to last the entire 3.5 hours. A lot of it has to do with Trump. Oh my God, the Trump stuff. That tastes gross. Big House D saying, hey, Johnny. Hey, Big House D. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. Landers saying, hey, Johnny, let's touch tips. King Kong Dong saying, Johnny, Rumble time. How was Friday's payout, says King Kong Dong. Friday's payout was $100. We bought 2 days off the show. So now the show goal sits on the 2020, where is it up here? A little bit further. 23rd. $4 on the 23rd. Mr. Crooks handed Trump the win. Bravo, King Kong Dong. So yeah, we have our show goal is on the 23rd. We're moving along quite nicely, expeditiously, some would say. I'm going to admit that I am highly distracted, and I'm going to try not to be. I'm going to do my damnedest. Here's DSP. Not at the moment. Here's DSP saying the Trump assassination impacted his streams. You can't make this up. Maybe not. But I have a further question. Am I required to care? Because I don't know that I do. All right. Enough being a douche and eating grapes. Got any grapes? All right, so all of our first hour stories are loaded up. And yes, hey Lemmy, good to see you. Good to see you, Lemmy. Normally I don't break out the paraphernalia unless we do like a hype train thing, and I'm holding out on that right now because of course we don't have a lot of people on Twitch, so it's going to be a minute. But if you didn't notice, the title is What's Up with the Doc. We are not talking about anything Trump related. We're talking about the doctor. I made a visit to a store recently to get a couple of things. One, I hated how the slide on my other piece busted, so I got one for this. You know, I got this new piece. And then something happened to the doctor, shall we say. We'll show people if we get to level 3. That's just for my own personal stress. And this thing is amazing. No smoke. I fucking love this shit. Driveway Junkie. Good afternoon, Johnny. It's a St. Caesar, it's a lol cow being a lol cow. So yes. Yeah, you are fascinated by this shit. Let's see. And he says, fast forward it to 53. Oh, it's a D. Okay, so it's a duty streams clip. So 53 seconds is pretty much where we get.
Wow. With the stuff happening in real life, thought it would. Wow. With the stuff happening in real life compared to the stuff happening on my streams, I didn't really think I was going to be able to have a normal day, so we kind of mixed things up a bit for the second half. So let's talk about that, shall we? I mean, the first half of my day was pretty normal. We had a level 1 podcast where basically I appealed to the audience because I need help determining what to do next. Once Elden Ring's DLC, which is at the very end right now, and once Riven Remastered, which is nearing the end, both finish, I need new games. What should I play? Should we play one of the games that I missed, like Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door remake,
Where's the part?
System Shock remake? We tried one. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Saturday, the 13th of July, 2024. Yeah, a day that did not actually pan out like I thought it would. Wow. With the stuff happening in real life compared to the stuff happening on my streams, I didn't really think I was going to be able to have a normal day.
I don't fucking care. I don't care. St. Caesar, you sat on the dock, didn't you? No, I didn't. I did not sit on the dock. Lab Glass, nobody cares about DSP. We've been all over this multiple times. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and let you know, St. Caesar, when the next time you have like, dude, DSP clip, just don't. MSO $60. Ouch. Is that a bad thing? Eugene Stoner, who's DSP? A crappy gamer that some people like laughing at. But it's one of those things where some people like laughing at him, so they're like, hey, dude, let's talk about this because you did something stupid worth laughing at. And I'm like, I get it, but no. No. And no, I did not sit on the dock. If you want to know what happened to the good doctor, and let's double check. So where is it? There it is. If you want to know what happened to the good doctor, we have to get to level 3 on the hype train and pull him out here, and you can see how he has changed. Yes, yeah, it's punching down, Johnny. Take the high road. Not only is it punching down, like, he vaguely, like, I don't know if it gets better later, but in the beginning, he vaguely implied that because of what's going on in real life, like, he didn't get as much attention and action on his stream, which is actually, in my opinion, a fair assessment. Like, hey, you know, maybe people don't care as much about me playing a video game when Donald Trump got taken, when someone took a shot at Donald Trump. MSO, there will be, if there's a hype train. That's the way those work. And if it goes to level 3, everyone gets to see a new surprise with the doctor. And I'll be in bigger trouble. What the hell is that? That can't be what I thought it was. What you thought it was. No, yes, it wasn't. Alrighty. So yeah, we'll probably do some controlled burns. It's always a good time for those. We've got all of our story stuff loaded up. I'm pretty sure people have filtered in. We've done enough dicking around for that. Looks like, yeah, we're good there. We're growing on those ones. So we'll go ahead and call it good and just start this. We'll get to this story first before we get into all of the stupid Trump stuff. Landers, he must be trying to put his massive hog away, hence why he's running a few minutes late. I have no idea what we're talking about. All right. You should pull up Zulu time. You should pull up steel toe clips and make jokes. I don't do that Zulu time. No one cares about DSP, controlled burns. Yep. Hey, everybody. We're going to keep going. How are you after the fall? I'm doing good, buddy. We're all good. No bruises or nothing. All right, so you guys remember that Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue that they made? That the kind of like creepy I don't want to say satanic, but let's say Pan's Labyrinth-esque statue. Well, they took it to Houston, and that happened. They decapitated Ruth Ginsburg's statue. No. Not again. So, I'm looking at it now, and I still gotta say, like, if your goal was to make people think that, like, the left and everything are, like, kind of Satanists, you really hit the mark. With the whole, I don't know, vaguely not dressed, tentacle armed. What's with the spaghetti arms? What is with the spaghetti arms? And of course, we've got a bust and a face. And it looks like, you know, this thing's like the head's going to turn to me and I'm going to be like viciously pegged to death by this thing. And then the hair braided into ram's horn thing. Just, I don't know, man. It's could they glue the head back on? I don't think they can glue it back on, Crazy Grammy. If they blew it off, they can't glue it on. Yes, I know you meant glue, but I'm being a dick. Alrighty. So, welcome, Mac and Sleaze. Good to see you. Again, I don't know. I don't think they have any idea who did it, who done it. The statue was moved from New York City, where the pagan symbol was overseeing the legal matter of New York, to the University of Houston, where this lady was placed in honor of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And then they took the head. They did a Ash from Evil Dead 2, LOL. I mean, maybe. Who took the head and how? Did they blow it off with a shotgun? Her favorite cases were revenge tentacle porn. Who does revenge tentacle porn? So, like, you get someone to do tentacle porn and then you release it as revenge? Or, like, what? Like, the octopus has an iPhone? Like, I don't... A woman is to blame. Slam the phone down, Johnny. We got deets on Aaron being the shooter. What? Now I'm confused. We went through a couple of different phases there, Atomic Ray. Popped a juicy one. Bishop saying J.D. Vance is Trump's pick. Yeah, that looks like what it is. J.D. Vance looks to be the pick for Trump as the VP. I don't know a whole lot about J.D. Vance, so I don't know how he is in terms of Trump's VP pick. We'll see how that goes. But, all right, so that's our first story done. Let's close that out. We'll get back to the Trump assassination stuff. We have another eyewitness, Bishop, he just announced. Yeah, I kind of figured there were a lot of reports of J.D. Vance getting taken away in like black like SUVs and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. I can't wait to see J.D. Vance debate Kamala Harris. That ought to be fun. But yeah, so J.D. Vance is the guy, I guess. Ruth Gore Binsberg eats puppies who wander too close to Florida. Okay, Balls Deep has a grudge. All right. This next video that we have here is of a witness at the Trump rally, and so I have no idea about. I have no idea about what this guy is going to say and or do, but we're gonna find out. And here we go.
Guest. His name is Robert Philpott. He's from this community, from Butler. Robert, come here and talk to us, if you will. You can come a little closer.
Sure.
You stopped us here. We're here doing our show, and you stopped us, and you wanted to talk to me, and you wanted to tell me something. We just heard the mayor there of Slippery Rock talk about the...
Of Slippery Rock. All right. The place is called Slippery Rock. I did not know that. So you're telling me something shady went down in Slippery Rock? Things didn't go over smoothly in Slippery Rock? All right. But yeah, anytime somebody wants to stop the news anchor, be like, I need to talk to you. I got information. I want to listen.
the other Butler rally that he had been to. You were talking to me about that rally as well. Tell me the message you wanted me to understand, because there was something different about that rally versus this rally that you noticed.
Yeah, my daughter and I went, I guess it was 4 years ago, it was at the Butler Airport, not even 5 miles from here. It was an awe-inspiring event. We were just like, wow. But the one thing we noticed, we walked in there, and her and I, you know, we're close. And the one thing we noticed that the airport has a lot of hangars, buildings kind of like this, but they hold planes. Every rooftop of every hangar had 3, 4, 5 guys on top of it with
When
guns.
you say guys, snipers?
I like how he explained to us what hangars are for. Had 3, 4 buildings like this, hangars, but they hold planes. Right. Okay, that matters. All right, so you stopped him to say that there were more guards before than there were now. Let's rewind this a bit. You're going to take another 5 minutes, so to speak. Well, no, you're going to take another 4.5 minutes just to say we went to the last time he was in Butler and there were more guards.
Buildings kind of like this, but they hold planes. Every rooftop of every hangar had 3, 4, 5 guys on top of it with
When
guns.
you say guys, snipers? Law
Yes, sir.
enforcement with long guns on top?
Long guns,
Okay.
yes, and even some of them in this.
Here we go again. It's always a long gun when it's in the hands of police officers. When it's in the hands of an assailant, it's an assault weapon.
Sniper position, just scanning everywhere. And my daughter turned to me
To the
and
point where you got there, you noticed them right away.
immediately, it was the first thing she said to me. She goes, "Oh my gosh, Dad, look at this." She goes, "I never felt so safe in my life." Those were her exact words.
This is 4 years.
Really? I never felt so safe in my life. What makes you think one of those guys isn't going to go nuts? If I were going to take out a bunch of people at a Trump rally, start by impersonating one of the snipers. And this is how I get stopped by the FBI.
Years ago
4
in
years
the
ago.
rally by the airport.
Correct.
The other airport.
Right.
Okay.
So she didn't come with me this time because she's eight months pregnant, and the heat and everything else, but she really wanted to. So that was so much on our minds there that we talked about it for, I don't know, we just talked about it. We were like so awe-inspired by the, wow. First thing I did when I got here yesterday was I did a complete look around at every rooftop. And I said to myself, that's strange. I don't see
And I said to myself, what a wonderful world. What?
cop, sniper, nothing. I don't see anything. And I just thought that was kind of weird.
And at what time is this when you're sort of looking around trying to see what you saw 4 years ago?
It's probably about, well, 4 years ago, we
No,
noticed it.
today. I mean, or yesterday. What time was that when you started looking?
Probably about 2 hours before he came on stage.
Okay.
But I didn't stop looking because it's something that was in my mind because of it was so noticeable back then, but it was also just as noticeable not being that way.
And then did you notice, because on that barn right there, that's where the law enforcement snipers were that engaged with the alleged assassin. Did you notice them?
I did not.
So let me tell you, I didn't notice any law enforcement personnel anywhere. I did not see these people whatsoever. And I'm a weather eye on the sky guy. So the sniper team that ultimately took out the shooter, did you notice them? I did not. No. I did not see the snipers. Yeah, I've got something in on that. Don't worry about it, Saint Caesar. Yeah, so I did not see those people. I did not notice that one.
I noticed nobody because I scanned every roof. And I just thought it was strange because when they show the Google Maps looking down, it really doesn't give the entire picture of the area because right beyond that, There's all kinds of buildings, and that's why I looked around, because
You're saying there's a lot of high points. If somebody was on another roof and wanted to fire towards the
right across
president.
68, right here.
Yeah.
There's a big sports complex has a high roof. I knew the AGR building because I know of it.
That's where the assassin was planted on top
Correct. I was going to park there because I know a lot of people coming from that, they don't know the area, and I'm thinking that would be a great place to park. It's close. It's real close. I could park right there. I'd be out quick because it's right off the main road.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
we're going to park there, and then you decided not to.
Yeah, but I decided not to because there was so much traffic on this main road that I couldn't get to
Jesus
it.
Christ.
So I
couldn't get.
Jeez, I can't keep doing this. Good God, Grandpa. We get it. Ugh. Someone says, ugh, boomers. Yeah. Boomer's gonna boom. So by their definition, an Uzi or a Tech 9 is not an assault weapon because it isn't long. Gotcha. Well, no, that's an assault weapon if it's being used by people other than law enforcement. If it can fire quickly, not even fully automatic, if you can just shoot it quickly, it's an assault weapon. That's like a Minnesota goodbye to start a conversation. Yeah, it is. It is. Eugene Stoner. I never felt more safe than I do around armed feds. They're here to protect your freedom. They're here to protect your freedom. God damn it. I knew I'd jinx myself too if I did the whole what happened to the doctor thing. Like nobody'll do it. Nobody'll do it. All right, fine. So be it. Let's close this out there. Boopity boop. We're done with that story. Again, we've got content and things to go for another 2.5 or another 3 hours. So we're gonna rock that because we're automatically fully funded until we get to. He just mentioned high points. No wonder the shooter missed. Oh man, no wonder the shooter missed. Well. Lab Glass saying Wilmer and I kind of shot the load Friday. Fair enough. And that was an unbelievably large amount of donations. Where's the coin? We'll see what happens here. We'll end up happening before I can even get there. I gotta be able to catch it if I flip it. So now Lab Glass and Fettuccine El Poo-Poo. All right, so since we made the whole tease and we had big support, we'll bring the doctor in if we do a hype train.
Have you ever had a dream that you want so much you could do anything?
What the fuck was that? All right, we'll do the tease and bring the doctor out and everything if we hit a hype train, just because that was a lot of support on Friday. As that was a lot of support, and we did our smoke. But since we did this little bit, we should again. We'll do that if we do a thing. Anybody in his Discord? Whose Discord? Wonder what's up with old Johnny. He didn't get a sex doll and get his pecker stuck in it.
Got any grapes?
Oh my God, it's still waiting. Fuck. All right. So now we're close to launching a hype train and I have to reset it because I'm not broadcasting on I hate Rumble sometimes. Fucking shit. All right. I'm going to have to stop and restart the stream. Rumble's fucked. Yeah, Lab Glass, Rumble's fucked because I didn't put the information in because you have to change it every fucking day. Well, the hype train thing isn't happening then, so we'll stop this and we'll go get the Rumble information programmed in and we'll fix it.